Are you tired of walking by your car and just having to hit it to get the bumper to go in place? Well, today I'm going to show you how I fix that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be using JB Weld Clear Weld. What happens is these little tabs inside here have broken off or just wore down and they won't stay in place anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some painter's tape here, and we're going to go along the whole outside of the edge here. And what we want to do here is just get along the edge. You don't necessarily want to go inside here because you can actually glue the paper inside the crack, and you don't want to do that. We're going to be JB Weld. This is a clear resin, so after we're done here, you won't see it. You won't even know. Okay, that's a little high. And this is just Dollar General painter's tape, just cheap painter's tape. All right. And what this tape is going to do is going to keep the resin from being on the outside of the paint, and it's also we're going to use some duct tape, and it's going to keep the duct tape off of the paint itself, so you don't have that sticky residue off the duct tape. I'm going to go a little bit higher with it because what we're going to do is just use this duct tape, and we're going to tape from here to here to kind of lift this up and kind of pull them together and hold it together. So while the resin sets, it takes about 5 minutes to set, and it's cured in an hour, it says. But it's going to kind of hold everything in place while that process is taking place. Now what we're going to do is take the lid off of the resin. It's got two different glues in here, or a glue and a hardener. And what we're going to do is just use an old plastic piece of trash here. We're going to squirt the two in here, and then we're going to mix it up, and then we're just going to take a plastic knife here, and we're just going to put some on the edges here. We got 4 contacts. We're just going to put it right in. We're not going to just gob it all over this place. We're just going to take a little bit of it and put it on here on both sides of the bracket and the bumper itself. And it doesn't take a lot. It's gonna glue itself pretty good. But we're going to get started here. So we're going to take the lid off. Pulls off. And once you start this process, you get about 5 minutes before this stuff starts hardening. Okay, that's plenty. And all we're doing now is just mixing it all up real good. And once you get it good mixed, you're just going to take a little bit. Oh, if we don't fall. And take a little bit. And just stick on each tab. And this is kind of why you got the painter's tape and a rag ready. All right, put a little more on this one over here. And this is a 2009 Toyota Sequoia. It's got 180,000 miles. It's just not worth taking it to the body shop to have this fixed. I mean, if you got a newer car, you might take it to the body shop. But we're just trying to save a little money. It's kind of embarrassing to have to walk by it all the time and just tap it. So basically what we do is you just kind of push that in, And we're going to take our duct tape, and what we're going to do is it's going to lift. It's going to hold it in place and then kind of lift it. Make sure we got a good fit. The seam is straight. I'm going to do that over each place where we put the glue. A little too big. Same thing, we're going to lift and push in. Alright. Let me get that a little tighter. Alright. While I got it in there, I'll take the remaining glue. And this is why I recommend the clear glue. Is you're not going to see it. I've seen people use a black. I mean, you can use that, but it's going to show if you get anything on the outside, or if it leaks through a little bit. Careful not to get it on the duct tape itself. Just take your rag, do any cleanup that needs to be done. If you got any on the bumper there, we got all that off. So what I'll do now is just kind of run one long piece of duct tape. Got all the resin off the truck, off the bumper itself, so this won't stick to it. I'll push it in one more time. Alright, we got it on there, all the resin's on. We're going to let it sit there for an hour and cure, and then we'll take everything off. We don't leave this tape on here any longer than we have to. And then we'll see what we got. Okay, it's been a little over an hour. I know the resin has hardened. I can't get the knife out of the plastic piece here. So we are ready to remove the tape. So I did get a little glue on the car, a couple places here. All we didn't do is use this rubbing compound. You just put on glue on a rag. Just kind of put in the areas that got it on there. And it peels it right off. You just rub it off and then wipe it off. There you go. I mean, it's solid. And you get the nice line there. And now I don't have to come by here every time I get out of the car and bump it. So that makes me happy. Hopefully this helped you out and fix your bumper. If it did, make sure you hammer that subscribe button. I'll leave a list of the tools, materials in the description. And I'll see you in the next DIY video.